I'm Sofia. Well, I guess I should say I was Sofia, little Sofia back then. You see, I have this memory, this incredible day that changed everything for me. I was just 9 years old, and it was the day of my first Bible study. I remember waking up that morning, the sun streaming through my window, the light danced on my bedspread, and I could hear the birds singing outside. This is the day I've been waiting for. Jesus is a-preachin' and I'm going there to meet him. I decided to bring some food to share, 2 fish and 5 loaves of barley bread. Little did I know how important that decision would be. As I left the house, I remember the warmth of the sun on my face. The path to the gathering was lined with wildflowers, their colors so vibrant. As I walked, my heart was pounding with anticipation. When I arrived, the crowd was already so big. I'd never seen so many people in one place before. And there he was, Jesus. Even from a distance, there was something special about him. His voice carried across the hillside and everyone was listening. I couldn't take my eyes off him. Every word he said seemed to speak directly to my heart. The whole crowd seemed to hang on his every word. It was like nothing I'd ever experienced before. I could hear the murmur of the crowd before I even saw them. There were so many people, more than I'd ever seen in one place before. And then, I saw him, Jesus, the Christ, the Messiah, in person. He was standing on a small hill, his voice carrying over the crowd. There was something about him, a kind of glow, a presence I can't quite explain. When he gestured for me to come closer, I couldn't believe it. My eyes were wide and I'm pretty sure I was grinning from ear to ear. As I approached, I could feel everyone's eyes on me. I was nervous but excited. He asked for my food and I gladly shared it. I remember how his hands felt as he took the basket, warm and gentle. What happened next? Well, it's something I'll never forget. Jesus held my little offering up towards the sky and blessed it. His voice was strong yet kind, as he spoke words I didn't understand. Then he told me to take a seat, and I watched in awe as he and his disciples started handing out the food. At first, I didn't realize what was happening. I just saw people eating. But then I noticed the baskets weren't emptying. They kept giving out more and more. It wasn't just a few pieces anymore. The food, it just kept coming. I rubbed my eyes, thinking I must be seeing things. But it was real. My 2 fish and 5 loaves somehow fed over 5,000 people that day. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over everything, I knew it was time to go home. As I walked home, I felt truly blessed. Jesus even thanked me before I left. His eyes met mine, and in that moment, I felt seen, truly seen. That day changed me forever. I had witnessed a miracle, and I knew my life would never be the same. Even now, years later, I can close my eyes and be right back there. The warmth of the sun, the sound of the crowd, the feeling of wonder. And most of all, the knowledge that with faith, even the smallest offering can make a big difference.